Hi everyone, welcome to RPA Explorers channel.
I hope you all are doing good. In today's video, I'm going to show you how you can publish your new process or an existing process in RPA Hub, and also I'll be showing how you can trigger your process in RPA Hub or in an unattended mode. So let's get started with publishing it. And if you have watched my previous video which is on send email using multiple attachment, I have already pushed a process which is called get methods. So I have my process created in RPA Hub. So this is the one which we created that day. YouTube bot process, which is YT bot process, and also I have shown how you can create your credential sets, robots and robot credentials. In today's video, I'm just going to release a new version of this process, but not the get method. Instead, I'm going to use the activity which I built in my previous video. So if needed, you can also watch that video. I'll provide the link in the description as well. So before you publish any process, make sure that you don't have any errors. So just click on this code quality check under the design tab, and here you will be able to see all the errors and all kinds of warnings. For example, currently we have four different kinds of error. If it is an information, you have info, warning and an error, and also you will be able to see what kind of item it is affected and where it is affected along with its comment if we have any. So currently I have two warning which is on the parent process and launch app, but not in the email activity. So I'm not going to rectify those errors, as I'm going to just run only the specific activity from this given process. And also if you see, I have so many activities created in my single process, but in order to run only the specific activity, make sure you just right click on it and mark as startup. That way when you run from RPA Hub, it can directly trigger only the specific process until it is not linked to sub activities. For example, if the specific activity which is linked with this process, so let me take the process activity. So if I have a connection to the email activity, then this shows an error. So if I have any sub activity which has error in my main activity, then when you are publishing, you have to concentrate on it. As this is for a demo, I'm just going to remove it. So I'm just directly push it to my instance. So click on publish. And also I have explained all these options in my previous video, and also in one of my old video called how to publish, create your bot process configurations and everything. So make sure you watch that video. So if you're doing it for the first time, just click on new package, provide your name, comments. Since I'm going to do a new version of it, you have to select your existing package and you have to provide your comment. And also make sure when you are pushing different versions of the existing package, you have to assign your bot process. So just click on it and choose the bot process you want to add and select its respective robot, and then go ahead and publish your process. So I'm just going to do a new version, select a process which is YouTube process demo. YouTube process, and I'll just give then click on publish. So it is published now. Let me click on OK. On the packages, so here if you open the package, you will be able to see all the versions you published. Currently we have three different versions, and this is the last one which we published now. So the next step is to go to your respective bot process. Also make sure when you update your version, your project should not be in published state. Change it to in maintenance. Here just click on this search bar for a package version. So you have to search the record and select the one you want to update. Once you update and you are done with other stuff, then click on publish. So until and unless the process is not published, you will not be able to start your process from RPA Hub. So make sure you just change it from in maintenance to published. And also I'll show you one more thing which is called code quality rules. So here in studio we have code quality checks, right? So you can select your code quality rules. For example, when I just click on this, you can see the rules over here, and these rule which comes from RPA Hub under this code quality rules. So currently we have certain rules, and also you can see it's active or not along with its severity. So let me open the one which is active. So for example, I'll take the one which we had error, that is try catch. So, and also if you prefer that specific rule check is not needed for your current project, you can also mark it as inactive and change the severity. For example, you can move it to info or an error, and in studio you will be seeing only the active rules whichever in RPA Hub. So I'll just go and show you. And currently we have two warnings and two error. Let's cross verify the active ones. So I'll just filter with true. We should have 4 now, so yeah, we have all the 4. And also we can change the severity if needed, and in case needed you can also go through the description to see what kind of exception it is giving us, so that you can just rectify the before you publish it. And yes, now we have published it, and the next step is to trigger the process. So I'll go to this, and here you have the start process, and also you have two options, stop and launch in studio. So if you click on launch in studio, you have to choose the machine on which you want to launch your process. So this can be useful when you want to debug something for the specific package without downloading the package on the given machine. So just click on this and you have to select your robot, so which will automatically open the latest version in your studio. So this is one way, and here also you have an option like remote machine or your local machine. So local machine is nothing, on which machine you have opened your RPA hub, it will get automatically opened. So now let's see how you can start your process, which is like execute unattended process. So click on this, and before you run your process, make sure you also downloaded your unattended login agent. I also have shown this in one of my previous video, like how you can install and everything. So here you have to just install it and launch it, and just provide the RPA hub URL, which is your ServiceNow URL, and by default your authentication will be MTLS, and you have to just configure it to basic. So in order to change this, just go to guided setup under RPA hub. So let me quickly show you. Just type in robotic process automation. So here you have something called guided setup. Click on this. So there we have certain steps to do before we actually get start with RPA process or your studio. So just have to configure it now. So once you configure it, you just have to click on basic and provide your username and password. Then click on connect. It will automatically get connected. So here you have the system configuration. Click on this. The first step, which is this custom configuration, I'm going to click on configure, and by default the application scope will be global, so just change it to RPA hub. Only then you have an option to change it. So just click on basic, save it, then you will be able to connect it. So once everything is connected, you can launch your process and you can start it. So I'm just going to click on start process. In case you have more than one robot, you will be able to see all the robots over here. As I have only one, I am just clicking on the start process. So now let's go to the process jobs and click on refresh. And also if you see, it is triggered manually by me and it is failed because the machine which I am using is currently logged in, so I cannot run my process on a logged machine. So whenever you trigger any process on any machine, make sure it is completely disconnected. Only then the bot can launch the process and run smoothly. As I don't have any other machines or any remote desktops, I will not be able to show the demo. This is how you have to trigger your process on any machine, providing the respective machine robot credentials. Okay, and also in one of my community posts, I have received this comment like how to trigger a bot process using flow, and also have created the flow. So let me quickly show you. So this is the flow I created, like it look for the robot record, process record, and it get the specific relationship record from both bot and robot. So it just execute the process only when the robot is available and the bot process is published. So I'll just quickly test it and show you the output. So this is completed. Let's check the status. The state is also complete. We don't have an error. Now let's go to the process jobs and refresh the list. And if you see, it is triggered by API now, it is also failed. Again the same error, as we have already logged into the computer, so it was cancelled. And this is how we can either trigger from RPA hub or from flow. And if you guys need a detailed step on this flow, please let me know in the comment. I'll be creating a detailed video as well. Also, I'm planning to show how you can trigger your bot process. For example, whenever there are any new pending items in the queue, flow will automatically trigger the respective bot process. So maybe in future I'll be creating that video as well. In case you guys find this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And also if you guys have any specific use cases or any certain topic you want me to discuss, please let me know in the comment section so that I can create a topic which you people want. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video till the end.